Practice is nice and crisp today, upbeat. You guys' game is in a good place. What would you say about your group's ability to kind of, self-correct and put in the work yourselves and your practice habits to keep yourselves in a good place?
Yeah, I think it's important. The way you practice is important. You want to feel good out on the practice sheets that when it's a game, you're ready to go and you're feeling at your best. So, yeah, anytime after a loss, you want to make sure you get a good practice in and get ready for tomorrow.
Seeing guys putting in the time working on different things, like lots of guys out early, lots of guys staying late, generally a sign that a team's trying to stay at a high level.
Yeah, trying to stay at a high level as a team, and then obviously before or after practice and stuff where you can work on things individually and work on parts of your game that you want to improve on or that you think you need work on. And yeah, that's the time to do it. When you're in the midst of practice, it's the coach's plan, working on team stuff, systems, getting up and down the ice, rushes, whatever the case may be, and then before and after you can work on your puck touches.
Zach, what's the overall feeling coming off that overtime loss on Saturday?
You're not going to win every game. It was a game we probably could have won. They probably, felt the same way. They played really well, I thought. So, yeah, one of those, obviously, that kind of feels a little bit different than a normal regular season game. They're going to be a strong test for us in the playoffs if we do see them. And it's a nice kind of measuring stick game for yourself when you're playing against a team that's won a cup and that's up in the standings. So, yeah, just a fun game to play in, and we play them 2 more times, so it should be good.
There's a difference between playing with the big boys and beating the big boys, right? You've taken those guys to overtime. Like the last 5 times you played them. Yeah. But somehow they come off on top. What is the next step? Is it up here? Is it where is it? How do you make the next step?
Yeah, I mean, regular season's so different than a playoff game, so I don't think you really take anything out of the game other than you focus on your team right now, and we played against a team that's right there in the Central, or at the top of the division, or I think those 3 teams are fighting for the one spot, fighting for a spot at the top of the conference, and we're right there too. Like we got games in hand, obviously, and so it's a game that it's one game, but you just look at it as a measuring game, like I said, against a team that's really good and a team that's really fast. And every year is different, so yeah, I thought it was a good game.
You could reach for 100 assists this season. How much of a common goal could it be to take him there, because it would put him in quite a unique place in history?
I don't think we've talked about it once, to be honest. In the locker room, Connor is probably the most humble person you'll meet with regards to his own personal accolades, and he never talks about them. All he cares about is winning and winning, a cup here with this team. So, for him to have the opportunity to get there, I don't think it was ever a goal. But obviously, as you get closer to that milestone, it'd be great if we could help him get there. And I think he pretty much will help himself. We just have to finish it and do the little things, go to the net and put pucks in. But he's a phenomenal player, and I think just very humble with regards to his personal success.
You could help him with reaching the 50-goal mark. Does it mean something special for you? That particular 50 goals is kind of something in the NHL.
Yeah, it's definitely would be a milestone. Pretty special. Still have ways to go to get there, but definitely something that. Not many guys have gotten to.